welcome to Sports Eye Rugby, everybody. My name is Rix. Today, coming straight out Impala grounds for the one and only tournament, Floodlit, and of course, right about now, I'm being joined by the captain of Strathmore Leos for the very first time inside Sports Eye. Just introduce yourself and tell us exactly how you're feeling after the match.
My name is Barnabas, captain Strathmore Leos, and we lost. So, of course, the feeling it's not really indifferent, but we are disappointed. We wanted to get at least to the semi-finals for this edition, 40th edition of the Floodlit Sevens. So we are pretty much disappointed, but I think we are starting on a certain slate. So considering that Floodlit is the build-up to the Kenya Cup, so we are looking at the bigger picture. It's not yet done. So we're just... all right, I think losing mostly doesn't necessarily mean that everything went wrong. I think we picked a lot considering that we are just starting the season. So there were so many learning points from this game. We'll run our system the way we wanted to. And I think Blad worked really well and they did their homework. They beat us in taking their chances well, and they took it seriously. So I think they really wanted it more. But in terms of system and preparation, I think we started on a low and they capitalized on that. But on to the near end, we tried to put our best foot and bring our best effort, but it didn't pan out as we wanted. So many learning points, and it's a learning curve considering the start of the season. Yeah.
Maybe what did the coach say? What did you say to yourselves at halftime? Because you came back in the second half. You are a different team from the one that started in the first half. In the second half, you are really intense. You are really putting so much pressure. What changed? What did you guys say among yourselves at halftime?
Yeah, of course. A few changes were made after the first half, and I think we have some new players who are trying out on new positions, and I think it came out really well in terms of them expressing themselves in those new positions as well. So the changes were made, and also the coach tried to insist on sticking to the required system of play, and I think it showed, and people made effort. I think it was just us getting back to the second half. We were trailing behind and we had to raise our heads high. So it was just about positive mindset and also attitude shift towards the second half. Yeah.
And up next is the Kenya Cup. How does this result, does it have any effect on your mental preparation for Kenya Cup or your side for Kenya Cup?
Yeah, the Kenya Cup is back, and also I've just realized that we have return leg, which means we are playing close to 16 games by the time the season ends, and that's really long. But what I'm happy about is we have the numbers and we have the boys who are really putting in the shift in the gym and working out. And I think in the long run, because we want to play the long run game, it's not only about playing each team once and we are done. They'll come for the return leg and we should be ready for that. So this was just an eye-opener. Of course, we'll have, as the coach said, we'll have friendlies that will try to play out with other teams to just see how our system is playing and how everyone is fitting in. But we are eager to get to the Kenya Cup, and hopefully we'll even have better performance. We are aiming to get to the playoffs position, and mostly we are aiming for the moon, which is the semi-finals, but first we want to get to the playoffs. Yeah.
And talking about the Kenya Cup being home and away, do you believe that this gives you like sort of a second chance? If you lose the first leg, there's always a chance to come back and overturn it in the second leg.
Not really. The home and away game is a tricky situation, and I think establishing dominance from the onset will be important for either team that will be meeting. And from our side, we want to win the first battle, and once we win the second one, and it's all about collecting points. So maybe we might lose certain games, but the way we lose it will also matter with the losing bonus, or if we win with the winning bonus. So we are going to give 27 and we are going to roll out our 100% play the way we want it. And I don't think we'll wait to have a home advantage. We just want to take the game. If we are playing to away, we want to take our best game there. If we are playing at home, we want to give our 27 at home. So it's all about having that mental fortitude to win both competitions, and I think we'll end up well. So we want to collect as many points as we want.
And Leo's just the concluded national seven circuit, they performed really well. You guys, I think you finished third overall. Is this motivating you guys that maybe you can do something similar in the Kenya Cup?
Yeah, sure. We have so many young lads with so much potential, and from the sevens, I think bringing that sevens attitude and the mental shift to the 15s will be very important. And we performed well in the sevens. We were third overall. I hope by the end of this Kenya Cup competition, we'll be either second or third overall, and we would have achieved our season. So we have so many young guys from the Chipu side of the national team. We have people from the African champion, including our coach, and we also have people being called to the national team. And I think it will add to either the confidence and also the skill set and the strength and the mental fortitude that is needed for it. So we hope to give our best. We hope to replicate the 7th spirit to the 15th spirit, and maybe we'll tick our right boxes at the end of it.
Last question. I could see during the first half a lot of goals, a lot of tries conceded in the first half by the opponent through penalties. What can you say about that as the captain of Strathmore Leos?
Yeah. That really, I think it was Blad's way of capitalizing on our mistakes, and they took advantage of them. We tried to close down in terms of having proper defense, but I think those calls by the ref and us having to make mistakes, especially in our red zone and past our half, really made us Blad to capitalize on them, and I think that's how it ended. It's all a build-up of points. So, yeah.
Right, thank you so much, Captain. All the best in your next match. And of course, yes, of course. Cheers, Captain. Remember, this is Sports Eye Rugby inside Sports Eye Sports. My beautiful name is Rix, coming straight out of Impala Grounds. Also remember, this is the home of sports highlights, sports interviews, match highlights, and premium sports content. You know what you have to do right about now? Kawaida, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you also follow us on our social media pages, that is Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and of course, by the way, tumejoin TikTok, tumejoin TikTok. Until next time, ni Rix, binti mkali wa hizi kazi, kibonge mwepesi, mzizi wa jiwe, mjanja wa kujituma sana, bwebwe wa kutumia 2.5 nusu saa. Tunaingia mitini, tunasepa. Stay tuned.